Hello YouTubers, this is Really Epic Person here, and today I'm going to be showing you the newest piece of software I got to get an upgrade from GIMP 2.8. But what I did is I got Photoshop Premiere Elements 10. Photoshop is a lot more advanced than GIMP. It's very easy to use if you know already how to use GIMP, since GIMP is basically a ripoff of this program. I still give it credit for being a good ripoff, but the original program is just as good. I have no idea when the next version of Photoshop will be out, but version 10, I have to give credit for it. It's a very, very good program, and I just enjoy using it. And today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of the basics, and we're going to be creating a really cool desktop background. So, it's very similar to GIMP. We have all these tools here. Gradient tool, ripoff. Now, something GIMP did not have, something called the custom shape tool. Make sure you can download as many shapes as you like, but they have all the stuff here. It's just a whole lot of stuff. They never had this on GIMP. All you had on GIMP was the ellipse and rectangle, and they didn't automatically fill things. It was just the mark tool, and that can be okay, but it's not awesome. Something else that GIMP did not have was advanced special effects. They have a whole bunch of glossy, fancy stuff here that I like to mess around with a lot. And by the way, this awesome background here and my new YouTube logo and background was created with Photoshop. And most of the stuff was done with these special effects, if you know how to use them and what they do. So we're going to create a new file, just new blank file, and let's call this YouTube. My monitor resolution is 1920 by 1080. I don't know about yours, but if you want a desktop background, you should make it the same resolution as your monitor or higher. I recommend the same resolution as your monitor, or else you might have a huge file in your system you really just don't want to store. And we don't have to worry about this. We don't need transparent since we're doing background, but let's leave it that way. So this is the paint tool, and you can play around these little windows here a little if you'd like. This is how I have it set up. You do this by going to Window, and I have most of the stuff checked off, but you can just choose whatever you like. And by default, it comes with this window here, and this, and this, and this, obviously. So we're going to fill this with a color, and we're going to call this background color. I just got in the habit of not using spaces anymore. Okay, so we're going to do some special effects here. I just want to save this layer, so we're going to duplicate it. And we're just going to have a little fun with this. So let's render something random. Okay. There are a lot of special effects here, more than I've actually used. I don't use a lot of the blur tools, unless I'm editing pictures, of course. But this is fun to mess around with. This is just an amazingly fun program to use, and fast if you're just not a fun person. Ooh, what are we going to do? Okay. So what I'm going to do is, they have multiple effects tabs here. This is to edit your photos, which I can use for non-photos. And these are bevels and buttons and all kinds of fancy stuff we might be using later. So you're going to go to Filters and